What's going on, guys? Welcome on back to another episode of Nick Reviews Anything. And like the channel name says, my name's Nick and I review anything. First off, sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. Got a little bit of a head cold sinus thing going on, so just get that out of the way. If you saw the thumbnail, this is going to be another Sling TV update, so to speak. If you're new to the channel, I did a video probably 8 months ago or so, and it was kind of a full rundown of Sling TV and streaming services. If you hear that, that would be my dog Dallas drinking water. I think she's done. Okay. But anyway, like I was saying, I did a video probably about 8 months ago doing overviewing Sling and how I like it. And I figured it was probably time to do a little bit of an update video since they seem to have added some more channels onto the programming. So I figured I'd kind of give a rundown of what they've done and some updates. And for this one, I'm going to do a screen record on my laptop. So that moves a little faster than the Fire Stick that I use on my TV. But if you're interested in the first video, I'll put a link to the video in the description, and I'll also attach the link at the very end of this video so you can just click on it and it'll take you right to that video. So, like I always say, none of my reviews are sponsored. It's just my opinions of everyday things. Could be food, streaming services, clothing, electronics, you name it, I'll review it. So without further ado, let's get over to the laptop and we'll start the video. All right, let's go. Okay, guys. This is what I was going to start showing you again. Now, like I said before, this is going to be more of an update to my full video I did a while ago, so I will put the link to that video in the description of this video. So I'm still going to kind of go over, the ins and outs of Sling, but it's not going to be the full tutorial that I did with the first video. But anyway, I wanted to start off by again showing you the Sling is divided into two packages, orange and blue, each having different stations involved, and they do share some stations as well. As you can see right now, their Sling is obviously running a promotion. Normally, each blue and orange is $40 a month a piece, or you can get them both for $55. But as you can see right now, this is April of 24. They're having some sort of sale on here, but that's not what we're going to talk about here. Let's go to compare plans. So I just wanted to show you. This is my zip code. So what it does is it shows you there's on Sling Orange, there's 8 channels that are only on Sling Orange, and these are mostly sports channels. Now Disney, but ESPN 2 and 3, Freeform, Motor Trend QVC, and then you go to Sling Blue, and there is 15 dedicated stations on just Sling Blue that you can't get on Sling Orange. And these are listed here: Bravo, Discovery, E. They do put Fox Sports on here, Fox News, MSNBC, NFL Network, Sci-Fi. The list is there. And here's a list of base channels that are available on both Orange and Blue, which you can see are common channels that you would find on your local cable. A&E, AMC, Bloomberg, CNN. You can see them, Comedy Central, History Channel. Again, I'm just scrolling here so you can see what you get. But you can see all these stations. The thing is Sling is so much more than just these stations. And that's what I'm going to show you. Again, the stations you get for I pay $55 a month. So let me go into, I'm already logged in here. This is the screen once you log in. And again, this is my profile. You can add as many profiles as you want, and each profile stores your personal watching preferences, for instance. Click on here. And then this is the home screen. And again, what it shows is these are the stations that are loaded up that I tend to watch the most. Let me go over here. Travel Channel, Sci-Fi, AMC, Comedy Central. These are the stations that you watch the most of. And then down here, based on your watching preferences, they give you suggestions of things you might want to watch, whether it's sports or movies, um, etc. As you can see. Okay. So you can keep scrolling down. It does sports. You can also, if you wanted to pay for some other streaming services and add them to your Sling, you can do that, such as AMC Plus, Discovery Plus, MGM Plus. Um, Scroll down further, my most watched channels. As you can see, I'm a big Office fan, so I do like to watch those. Continue watching. And then there's movies. Some of these movies are playing live. Some of these movies are loaded up. You could start them whenever you wanted to watch them. And it's just like, you know, watching a DVD of those. Featured shows, games, setting your DVR, which you do have storage on here. Again, I'm not going to get into that because that I did in the first video. Popular on Sling, trending shows, top picks, scroll down, do all that. But going over to the guide, if you notice here, these are all, but if you notice here underneath these stations, yeah, there's three blue marks. That means that multiple people can stream these stations at once. Right now, I have both Sling Blue and Orange, so multiple people can stream the blue channels, as you can see here, at one time. Whereas when you scroll down further, let me find an orange station. Here we go. Like ESPN, see how it has an orange dot? Only one person in your family can stream this station at any given time. Kind of a downer. Um, And one thing I will say, and I think I mentioned it in the first video that I don't like is, for instance, I could be watching this game later, the Padres at the Dodgers. And right now, my dad also lives here. So I could be watching this station. And then if he on his TV clicks on here and watches it, it boots me off. I think that's a flaw in the system. I think that whoever is watching the station first, the second person shouldn't be able to log into this station. Kind of side topic. It's a little annoying, like especially like I can see like if you're a parent and you're watching something and your kids are trying to watch the same sports program in the other room, they're gonna boot you off. It's annoying. I don't think it should let you do that, but I digress. Over here, again, you can click on this little heart. It'll add it to your favorites menu. And then as you can see up here, it puts it right in. You can take them off like this and it deletes them. I don't really use the favorites thing, but it's there if you want. And based on my viewing preferences, the channels I watch the most are up at the top. And then as you get further down are the channels that you don't watch as much, and then it goes further down. And but like I want to show you over here. Like remember I showed you that initial screen that had like, I don't know, 30 stations? Watch me scroll down. Watch this. Look at this. Guys, this is what you're paying for. Look at all of these stations. It's so much more than just those few stations. Look at all this. There is something for everybody on this. I'm not even down at the bottom. I'm just going slow. And I'll go through and I'll show some of these to you, but it's crazy. Look at all this. You know. But again, you could do A to Z, which loads every station A to Z. I showed you the favorites. Recents are stations that I've watched recently, and also including most recently. So, as you can see, yeah. If you're just into sports, it shows you all the sports that are on. And again, it's showing like TBS and True TV because they do put NHL or NCAA or any of that stuff on there. Um, Scroll down, you can see it all. Football replays. There's old school MSG sports. You're just in the news. There's a whole thing of news there. As you can see, I watch my local Fox 2 Detroit station. That's mostly my morning news. It's kind of a local programming. And yeah, no, I'm in no way a Fox News person, so don't take it like that. This is just a local affiliate, and we'll leave it at that. You're just in the movies. These are all the movies that are on currently that you can watch. Oh, and by the way, you can also scroll, later on tonight. You could click on this. Stargate SG-1 brings it up. You can you can record just this episode. You can record new episodes. You can add it to the watch list. It'll leave you a reminder to come watch it for info. It gives you just the general rating, TV state, the channel, and then, what the description of that particular show is. You can X out of it. And yeah, you can do this for everything, guys. You can go to the movie, same thing. Um, you can record it. You can watch the channel live, you know, all that stuff. Free stream, which is, your other things here. Stuff that's just for your kids goes right to Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney channels. There's a whole station of just Teletubbies, Sonic the Hedgehog, Rainbow Ruby. And these are just stations. That's all they play. It's just the same thing. There's even more up here. Let's see. No, that is it. Okay. So what I wanted to show you, let me go to all. And let's go past the regular stations. Scrolling, keep scrolling, because these are stations that you probably already get on your cable, which is great. And remember, I'm only paying $55 a month for this. Now, you do have to pay probably still for your internet service. I have Wide Open West, and I do pay for 1 gigabyte. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, 1 gigabyte of data a month through Wide Open West. And it's just me and my dad. So if you have a huge family and you're doing this on multiple TVs, you might need more. If you're single, you could probably do less. But anyway, I pay $70 a month for my internet service. Add that with the $55 a month for Sling, it's $125. Whereas when I had cable, I was upwards of $200 a month. So you're looking at, $75 savings. And there's more channels on here than was ever available to me on cable. See, now you're starting to get into other stations that you don't normally get. For instance, there's a TMZ channel. It goes through it has access to every local Fox affiliate, whether you're in Philly or you're in Washington, Florida, Detroit. It does every single one. But then it also gets down into these other stations that you don't see. There's a whole station of just The Walking Dead or Portlandia. Um, there's short films. There's line of duty military films. There's a bunch of AMC stations. There's an AMC thrillers. There's an AMC crime. There's an AMC like horror movie. There's reality stations. Biggest Loser. There's Don't Tell the Bride, whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. IFC Film Picks. There's a Tribeca. There's a Baywatch channel. You remember Baywatch from the 90s? Yeah, there's a whole channel dedicated to that. We can go on. We can just watch it. Maybe. It's thinking about it. Again, this is also on my laptop, so.
Talk to your dad?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What did he say?
He said that he wants to talk to you.
Interrogate me, you mean?
He invited you over.
This is it. Put out the alert. Who are you?
Cleaning lady.
It does have
You're
ads.
working for the cartel? You made a deal with the devil.
That's probably why it
We are
wasn't
gonna pay
blinding.
you and we're gonna find this missing person.
I'm coming for you.
Yes, Sling does still do commercials and things just like regular TV. There's nothing you can do about that.
Mom was always organized,
Yeah.
but she started forgetting to pay her bills on time.
And she'd
Okay,
buy
we're
the
gonna get out
same
of that because
gifts.
I'm watching commercials. But anyway, Price is Right, Deal or No Deal, Fear Factor, comedies, army stations, dog stations, um, Almost Friday, pet stations, hipster. Look at all of these. Jersey Shore. There's two Hell's Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay stations. One does Kitchen Nightmares, one does Hell's Kitchen. Sometimes they have both. Iron Chef, Supermarket Sweep. God, do you remember the Steve Wilkos show? Jeez, Cheaters, Judge Faith, bunch of different music stations. But yeah, I'm just gonna scroll down. Mystery Science Theater 3000. God, do you remember those? You're a Carson fan? Ed Sullivan, Alf, Heartland. I mean, look at all, and these are free. These come with your Sling subscription. There, like I said before, there is something for everyone. You like crime, you like sports, you like romance, sitcoms, reality. It's all here. I'm not even close to being at the bottom yet. And I'm just scrolling down because I want you to see what is available. And it's more than you'd ever think. Beverly Hills Cop. Who doesn't love that one? Love that movie. All these horror station, paranormal, science fiction, road racing. And like I said, it's, I don't even know how many hundreds of stations there is. A bunch of food stations, cooking, nature, you name it. I mean, it's on here. Shopping, everything's there. And like I said, if you see something you like, you can either, watch it now, you can record it, you can click the station, add it to your favorites. And then when you come back and log back in, it's all right there and ready for you. So, yeah, I don't really want to bore you with going all the way down, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about, of the amount of stations that's available. And for 55 bucks a month, I mean, I don't even know how you can go wrong with that. So, like I was saying, you're going to have to still pay for internet, and you're going to have to watch how much data you use. I did find, I don't know if you call it a hack, but I have pets, so I don't know if it's like you like to leave the TV on for them when you leave. So initially, when I first switched over to this, I left Sling on, and that adds data when you're not at home. So what I did in the meantime to avoid using my data is I bought a over-the-air antenna for my TV, so I can watch local stations that are available through my antenna. And I leave that on during the day or when I'm not home. So that cuts down on the data usage. And then you can figure out, what kind of data you need for your streaming. Because if you're single and by yourself, you can probably get away with the lowest data you would need. And I probably could do that if I didn't have my dad on this too. I could probably, and that, the cheapest amount, geez, I think it's like 50 bucks, might even be 40 for internet. And you get all this, and you can watch it here on your laptop. The original um, video I did of this was actually on my TV. And that, again, that link for that video is going to be in the description. But yeah, and then it gets into all these Spanish stations, but whatever. You can scroll all the way back at the top. Um, Again, there's on demand. like I was talking about, whether it's shows, American Pickers. There's a bunch of movies that are just available anytime you want, you know, shows. Everything's there. I mean, look at all this. You can watch it whenever you want. So yeah, got rid of cable. It's been over a year and I haven't looked back. I don't miss it one bit. Not at all. So I'm not going to do a normal outro to this video because I don't think you really need to see me. So again, if you have any questions, leave a comment. Feel free. Pretty much know everything about Sling and what it has or what you might want or whatever you need. Feel free. Leave me a comment. If you have Sling and you like it, let me know. If you have Sling and you don't like it, let me know. Because I'm open to all interpretations here. But like I've had nothing but positive experiences um, with this. Well, I should say there is one thing. One thing. My local sports. I'm in Detroit, so Bally Sports is what carries the Detroit Red Wings, the Detroit Pistons, and the Detroit Tigers. That's not available on Sling. It's kind of a bummer. Your local cable probably carries your local Bally Sports affiliate, but Sling does not. You can pay to stream your local sports, but it's like $30 a month. And Bally Sports, from what I've seen, is kind of a train wreck. And from what I've read, I don't think they're going to be around much longer. So yeah, but I just want to throw that out there. So yeah, if you watch your local sports, you might have to go to a bar or something if it's Bally Sports. But other than that, yeah, no complaints, none at all. Um, like I said, leave any questions, ask me any questions. If you like what you see, I'd love it if you'd like the video. It's free. Subscribe to the channel. I'd love it if you do that. That's also free. All of my reviews are non-sponsored and just my general opinion. So again, yeah, guys, thanks for listening to me, and I'll catch you on the next episode. And normally I give you the peace sign, say peace. I'll just say it. Peace. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to do an outro, but it just seemed kind of weird leaving the video off on a screen record type video. So, here I am again. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you have any questions about Sling, feel free, leave a comment, hit me up. I'll answer any question you got. And like I said, I've liked their service. I've had it for almost going on a year and a half now, maybe almost 2 years. No complaints. $55 a month for all their programming, plus all the extra channels that you saw in the video. How can you go wrong with that? Shop around for internet for yourselves in terms of data and what you're going to need. That'll be a bigger cost than the Sling service itself, but yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you over on the next episode. All right, peace out.